Rebels Elite was started in 2002, and we had only one team and we didn't have a facility yet. We worked out in a gymnastics facility, and now we've grown and we've added more teams and more kids every season. And we are competitive cheerleading gym, so the kids compete in all-star cheerleading, pretty much doing the flips of gymnastics, but then the acrobatic skills of like acro gymnastics, and we compete against other programs and go to nationals every year. So yeah, that's the gist.
They've developed from one team into multiple teams and have grown throughout the years to have multiple levels, so on and so forth. Starting from there, they went from, coming really close as far as national ranking and placing. So they went from sub-national ranking to national championship titles through competing at the world level.
The goal for Rebels is to try to get to Worlds. Cheerleading Worlds is sort of like a Super Bowl for cheerleaders. We've been a part of GSSA, that's like a mini nationals, and then we've been a part of jams and a whole bunch of other ones.
Well, the mission is to create healthy student athletes that are going to be successful adults in this world. To be a cheerleader, that depends where you're going to be a cheerleader at. I think to be a cheerleader at schools, you need to have an outgoing personality and not be scared to be in front of a crowd, trying to lead people to do something that you need them to do. And then in All-Stars, you need to be very athletic and competitive, and then a good team sport.
We're definitely different than, say, high school cheerleading, because it's kind of like you have to trust each other a lot more because it's really dangerous. So you're putting yourself in danger and you're putting other people in danger. So it's kind of like the trust thing is so much higher than a lot of other sports, I guess.
My favorite part of cheerleading is tumbling. I do like tucks, is where you just do like a standing flip, and then a layout is doing like a flip but your body's like straight. And I like doing whips where you just like have no arms, you just like flip your body over.
I think anyone can be a cheerleader. You just have to be motivated to do it, and you have to have time. I guess it just means like you have to be really competitive. You have to definitely have time, and just have the motivation to do it.
I think cheerleading helps teach team discipline, so just like any other team sport, it definitely teaches them how to work with others, how to deal with different personalities, and then how to organize their time well so they can commit to a sport as well as be a student. I get to see a lot of kids grow up here, so they kind of turn into from my little babies that don't really know much until all the way up through college, and they get to go away and get scholarships and do a lot of interesting things with their lives, so I get to see them grow up, and that's exciting.
These girls especially have matured a lot. They've gained more confidence, and they've achieved things that they never thought that they could do before. We start off with a certain skill level, a certain level of confidence, and a certain level of maturity.
Once I started doing cheerleading, I kind of had to step it up and like be more of a leader in a group. It's kind of like someone always has to step up and lead and, I don't know, kind of facilitate things.
Really learning how to attack challenges in life and things like that is how I've seen them grow.
My favorite part of cheer is performing, because it just gives you such a rush because you practice all year, you work on the same thing all year to make it perfect, and then you finally perform it and it just goes just the way you want it, and it just feels so good, and you're with your team and it's like a family and you're just experiencing together, and that's my favorite part.
We try to act like everybody here is just another part of our families, and the kids do a good job of welcoming new people in and making them feel comfortable. And I think when you think of Rebels and you think of all the people that you've known from here, it becomes one big family that you'll know forever.